guys, Mel here. So today I'm going to try something different and I'm going to do a story time video slash my hair routine slash my favorite hair products. Yeah, it's a lot of different things, but we're just going to test it out, okay? So I'll get to the story time second and I will do my hair care routine first. So just to preface, I have very thin hair. Like, this is my real hair for once, you guys, with no extensions. And this is like back combed and sprayed and curled to the nines so that it looks like I have hair. And I have to part my hair very, very far to the side to make it look like I have any hair. It is like I don't want to mess my hair up, so I'm not going to show you, but I have no hair. Like, my kids are screwed. So my hair is not only super fine, it is super, super, super oily on the top and dry at the roots. So that is my hair type. If you have that hair type, then this routine will work for you. So this routine is kind of based off the fact that I'm a mom. I'm super busy all the time. Not only my mom, but I am a solo mom for the next 6 weeks. So I don't get to wash my hair that much, but I still need to film for YouTube and I still need to do my makeup and I still need to look presentable. So I want to get the most life and wear out of a shampoo as humanly possible. So this is the routine that I do to sustain my hair. So what I do is I start out with this new line by L'Oreal. So it's called the Extraordinary Clay, and it is a 3-step system. Am I doing 3? I am doing 3. So it is a 3-step system, and the first step is a hair mask. So random. I know you think you're supposed to put the hair mask on at the end, but this one you actually put on first. So this is a clay mask and you apply it to your roots, just your roots, and you let it sit for 5 minutes and then you rinse it out in the shower. And I have a picture of me wearing it so you can see exactly what I mean. So then when you're done with that, use the Extraordinary Clay shampoo. As per usual, lather, rinse, repeat, nothing to it except the formula is a little different than your regular shampoo. And then you finish off with the Extraordinary Clay conditioner. And the conditioner you don't apply to your roots. You can apply a little tiny bit if you do struggle with combing your hair out and you get tangles, but you just apply it to like the mids to the ends of your hair so that you have nice moisturized roots and then you have nice, clean, crisp, sorry, I said that wrong. Nice moisturized ends, and then you have clean, crisp roots. So this is supposed to give you 72 hours worth of wear so that you don't have to wash your hair for 3 days, which is my goal all the time. I try and go 3 days without washing my hair. So this is day 2 of not washing my hair, and as you can see, it's like not oily at all. Where normally I have to wash my hair like every single day for me to not have to wear it in a top knot and it's still look greasy because I have such thin hair, or wear a baseball cap. So this system is a lifesaver. I really recommend you guys checking it out. Again, it's the L'Oreal Extraordinary Clay. So because I don't apply the conditioner to my roots, I do have trouble with tangles up there when I'm trying to comb it out. So what I use is the Bumble and Bumble Tonic Lotion, and it's just a spray, and it's not a detangler, so to speak. It's kind of an all-over tonic that is good for your roots and your scalp and your hair in general, but it does help to detangle the hair. So the reason why I love this is because it's not full of, what's it called? Silicones and gross, heavy products that weigh your hair down. It just really helps to get the comb in there and tangle it while keeping your scalp refreshed and crisp and lovely, and it sends lots of nutrients in there to help your hair grow, which I have trouble with. As you can see, my hair doesn't grow. Worst hair, like the worst hair I have ever. And then to finish it off, I use the Moroccan Oil Light because the regular Moroccan oil is too heavy for my fine hair. So I use this just on the ends and I use it when my hair is wet. I don't use it when my hair is dry because I want it to really absorb into the hair and I don't want it to look like I have like oil down here because, again, my hair is so thin, any oil product looks like I have oil in it and it makes my hair look oily. So it's a really basic hair care routine that I do. And I have one extra step for keeping my hair relatively as healthy as I can, and that is this heat protection spray. You guys might have heard of it, you might not have. It's not a very popular or YouTube popular brand. It's available at Sally's and it's called the Silk Elements Omega Silk Heat Protecting Spray, and it is full of silicones, I think, but it makes your hair so soft and it really prevents damage. I only curl my hair once every 3 days or so after I shampoo it, and that's on a good week. Sometimes I only do it a couple times a month. I'll use heat products. I don't blow dry my hair ever. I just let it air dry because it's so fine. It air dries in like an hour. So when I used this almost every time I curled my hair for a good 6 months, I had the longest hair. Like, it really did protect my hair from breakage. And as you can see, I did buy it myself because price tag. So that is my hair care routine. Super basic, you guys. Not much to it. I just thought that I would share it with you guys because a lot of my friends have been asking what I do to keep my hair clean because they know I don't shower. Me and my friends actually have contests. Like, we say, how long have you not washed your hair for? Or if someone hasn't washed their hair for 6 days, they're like, hey, day 6. Yo, I'm talking to you, Danica. Yo, yeah. So now getting to the story time. So this is kind of going on a hair theme here. I hope this girl doesn't see this video because I'm not trying to cause drama. I'm not trying to gossip or call anyone out. The girl was super nice, but this was just an awful experience for me. So this story is actually from a couple years ago. I just recently had a bad hair experience, but I'm terrified that this girl is going to see this video, so I'm not going to show that one. So this is my natural color all here. I have a level 6, I guess you would say. So it's a light brown, dark blonde base. And I always had black hair for a few years there, and I wanted to go light again because I had bleach blonde hair in high school. But I wanted it to be kind of natural. I wanted the ombre trend that I kind of have now. I'm not happy with this hair either. That's a story for another day. So I was pregnant and breastfeeding after that, so I didn't want to dye my hair. I didn't want the chemicals going into my system, going into the womb. You know, it's your first pregnancy. You take it really, really, really seriously, and you follow every single freaking Google search of what could hurt your baby ever. And so I didn't do my hair, so my roots grew out to here. So I had the perfect hair for balayage or ombre because it was all virgin, and then it was just faded brownie color that hadn't been processed or anything for a really, really long time. So I was living in Hershey, Pennsylvania at the time because my husband played hockey over there. And if you're familiar with Hershey, it's about an hour and a half outside Philly, and there's no hair salons. There's none. Didn't know where to go. I probably should have just waited till I came back to Vancouver because in Vancouver, it's Canada's LA, where we have tons of amazing salons and stylists. And I could have had this awesome balayage, but no. I was too excited and I wanted to get this done. So I asked around and I found this salon that was supposed to be the best in Hershey. I know, the best in Hershey. Woo! Middle America. Woo! And I went in and I told her that I wanted to go from this natural virgin hair at the top and process at the bottom to balayage. And she's like, what's balayage? And I'm like, it's hand painting. It's been around for a while. Kind of looking like a little kid in the summer when they have those beautiful blonde highlights that are just kissed by the sun, you know, natural looking blonde. And she's like, oh, I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google it. So that should have been my first problem. But no, I wasn't oh yeah, let's, something came up. I was like, okay, whatever, Google it. So she Googled it and she's like, oh, I don't really know how to do this, but this will probably take a couple appointments anyways. So we're just going to do some highlights on you today, try and get you to a nice blonde, and then we'll take it from there and we'll try and get you really blonde the next time. So I was like, okay, cool, great, sounds good, thinking that she was gonna just wing it and hand paint up the bottom. Meanwhile, there's other stylists in the salon that have balayage in their hair, so I don't know why she didn't know what it was, because she's obviously seen people do it in the salon. Maybe she's not paying attention to the people around her. So she does my hair, I look in the mirror, it's 1990s chunk, blonde. blonde. And not just like what I have now, which is stripy, awful highlights, but it was like thick, like 1-inch sections, maybe bigger, up my head, like matching all the way to the roots. So like white at the roots, all the way down. And so because it was so light, it was super contrasted. So it was like, looked like I had like dark hair, like white, dark, white, dark, white, dark. It was awful. Awful. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's the thanks that I paid her, and I paid her and I left. So not really knowing what to do next, I just kind of sat and dealt with it. Like I had a 5-month-old at home, so I never really left the house besides going to Target. So I wasn't too concerned. I was just kind of pissed off that all the regrowth that I'd worked so hard at was now wasted. And so I waited a month, waited for the processing to kind of die down, have my hair get healthy, and then I called in again and I said, hey, I would like to get blonder because right now it's really stripy. So I go in and I tell her, I'm like, I want that balayage look, remember, like here's pictures, and I don't like all this stripiness, like this is really kind of vintagey for me, I want it to look natural, this does not look natural. She's like, okay, yeah, like I Googled it, and I Googled YouTube videos, YouTube, shout out, what? On how to do it, and I think I can do this. I'm like, awesome, cool. Thinking that she was going to, you know, like darken my roots up to kind of fade in those stripy highlights, kind of fix those, add some lowlights in, and then do some hand painting. No, why I thought that this would work out this time, I don't know. So what she did, if you've seen how some people do ombre or balayage to make it fade better, which is, this is in my opinion an amateur way of doing it, I'm kind of a bitch. You back comb the top, like not underneath, but at the root of the hair, and then so what that does when you apply the color on top, it doesn't process all the way through, and it kind of creates a fade. But I think it looks really patchy, and it's damaging having dye gooped into backcombing, and it's just not cool. So that's what she was doing. So I was like, okay, whatever, like I'll just let her do her thing, like it's too late now. So she does it, and Frank, I swear. So she finishes, and then she's combing my hair out, and I can't see it yet, I'm facing the other way, and she's combing it, like instead of holding the hair and then combing out the knots that she created from back combing, which had now been all the way down my head, she was just going like this. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, your hair is like so tangled. Like, I'm sorry if I'm hurting you. And I'm like, yeah, you are kind of hurting me, and it's kind of going to really damage my hair. Like, could you maybe like, I don't know, hold it and then comb it? You know, this chick is like 45. So it's not like she's new at this. Like, she's been a hairstylist, my ugly beach chair. She's been a hairstylist for a long time. So figure it out. We finish that, she blow dries, spins me around, and my hair was white. White. I am talking porn star, no roots, no shadow, no nothing. White at the top. Like, I looked like that guy from Harry Potter. Sorry, I'm not into those books and movies. But like, it was white at the roots, and then it faded to yellow. And I'm like, cool, like, thanks. I am so nervous of confrontation. I don't like it. So I didn't say anything. And I left. Looking like that. And when I get home, and my husband was like, what's wrong with you? Did you want that? And I'm like, no. And I'm bawling. My hair's completely fried. All that work I did on growing my hair out was wasted. And I was devastated. So I went back a third time, and for free this time, she put a shadow in, I guess you could say, to kind of make it look like roots, I guess. And that is how I kept it for like 4 months. And then I got home to Vancouver, and I found the amazing Carl Brown at Access Salons. This is not like a promo for him. And he fixed it up so nice, and he made it like this picture here. And it was the most beautiful balayage ever. And now, again, I'm back to having stripes because Told a girl I wanted balayage, and she said, okay. And next thing I know, I have stripes in my hair. I asked her to fix it. She said she had carpal tunnel and couldn't do balayage. Why'd you take my appointment? Why? If you can't do it, if it hurts. Anyways, I hope she didn't see that either. Woo! So that is my story time of my awful, awful, awful luck with hair colorists, and yeah. So I don't know how I feel about doing story time videos, just thought I'd try it out. I do have a crazy roommate story, a couple of them. So if you want to hear those, I don't know, leave that in the comments below and let me know. If not, that's cool too. There's always Hannah Mojo? I don't know how to say her name. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.